Let's go get that golden canid. Oh, I'm gonna have to fight robots, aren't I? I don't want to fight robots. Yeah, that. Well, anyway. Sneaky. Sneaky. Now, wait a second. If there's a robot that wants me dead there, why don't I go where there's not a robot that wants me dead? Why don't I go, like, this way? Oh, look. A robot that wants me dead. Okay, fine. Alright, fine. Look, if there's robots that want me dead either way. If we have to kill robots either way, we might as well do it the slightly sneakier way. And I did say slightly.
Unexpected.
Oh, I do appear to be in quite a bit of pain, actually.
Fight dirty! Clean up the competition! This area has been sanitized.
Good work, Sam. Oh. Oh, that'll be why the technician never came out. I'll have that. And that, and that, and I'll break down your pulse hammer. Thanks. What's this you have? Scheduled annual sanitation and repair. Applied the floor wax. Appraised the area. Relocated garbage. Installed anti-dissident automechanicals. Tampering with, altering, or otherwise disabling moral hygiene automechanicals is strictly prohibited. Oh boy. And you delivered your complimentary mint. That's nice. Runners up. Huh. That might not be. Oh no! Oh no! Oh, these people are monsters. Oh, these people are... These people are monsters! Oh, no! Oh. Oh. Oh, this, this changes the tenor of the... Oh, boy. Okay. Well. Listen. We have a job to do. We have a job to do. We are going to do that job.
If there's one thing I've learned traveling with you, it's that theft is but a state of mind.
That's true. That's very true. Now please ignore the fact that I am emerging from the barred room and that the trophy is no longer visible. Please ignore these facts. Also, I just took 150 bits, and I'm going back for more bits. Please ignore all of these facts. We are doing our job. We are going to do our job. Our job is to deliver the golden canid to Clarence.
It seems people who've never known struggle will use any means necessary to evoke the thrill of uncertainty, no matter how banal.
That's true.
You'd only be letting them into Byzantium temporarily.
Hello, Clarence. I have retrieved your object.
You know, The careers of 9 out of 13 actors end after their debut serial. Enjoy the fame while it lasts.
It'll be killer. So, I found this eye. I could mention... You know what? We already don't like this guy. And, we don't like any of his people or his fellows. Let us cease to be diplomatic. Is this yours, sir?
My eye! I was wondering where I'd misplaced that old thing. It's perfectly preserved, you know.
Oh, is it?
Every eye possesses unique dimensions, not unlike a fingerprint. The circumference, the shape, the color of the iris.
Mm-hmm.
An eye makes excellent proof of identification, assuming you don't mind removing one.
Right. So how did you lose it?
I'd rather not get into the details. If Spacer's Choice ever asks you to test out their new model of monocle, just say no.
Fair enough.
What's on your mind?
Let us entertain the possibility that he did not know, even though we know that he knew.
Dead canids in the service tunnels. Domesticated canids? Why, that's utterly revolting.
I don't necessarily believe you.
My dear friend, I would not dream of hurting a canid. Every canid, regardless of their physical attributes, is a companion to their master. To kill a companion is a profound and unforgivable breach of trust. I'm glad I chose not to participate in this loathsome canid review. I will, however, take their trophy.
You know what? You have a fair and good point. You have a fair and good point. And you, sir, because of that, you may also have your eye back.
Well, that's rather responsible of you. I'll put a good word in your permanent record.
Thank you. So once again, my reputation with the board has just gone up. Great. The board is going to love me because I gave this fucker his eye back. Now, granted, they might not like other things that, well...
What's on your mind?
Have the dog.
My trophy! Look at this thing. Have you ever seen a more garish monument to the boredom of the elite? If only Grandfather Mostly were alive today, I would have loved to wave this trophy right in front of his cataracts. I hope you won't take it personally when I say I had my doubts about you. Nothing ever gets done in Byzantium, you see. Competent work is, well, a statistical anomaly.
Right. Well, tell me, people.
Lifting the emergency lockdown requires overrides from the Chem Lab and Human Inquiry. Access to those facilities requires authorizations from 2 senior-level researchers.
And they are?
Marion Blakeslee, Jasper Lowe.
Oh, Jasper.
They went into hiding after the project collapsed, but I've managed to calculate their last known whereabouts within a reasonable margin of error.
Define reasonable. Define reasonable. You use statistical analysis? Show me your math.
I see you're familiar with my technique. I'd love to show you my numbers, but there aren't nearly enough napkins in this room.
Fine.
After the project shut down, I had to keep my mind occupied. I worked on my actuarial tables, calculated the average lifespan of a Spacer's Choice worker, that sort of thing.
Right.
I realized some of the researchers had to be alive. I ran some numbers, did a little research, and concluded that the 2 most likely survivors are Marion Blakeslee and Jasper Lowe.
Okay. All right, fine. Also, show me your math is what Captain Falcon says when he becomes an elementary school teacher. Anyway. Yeah, you clearly haven't been able to let this go.
Nonsense. I just needed a good old-fashioned statistical problem to busy my mind. Keeps the faculties lubricated.
That's right. Yeah, no.
Let me stop you there. I don't accept anything for free. And if you're going to analyze me, I'd have to go through the trouble of hiring you on contract.
Let's not.
Think what you will of my intentions. My calculations are sound. You'll find Marion Blakeslee and Jasper Lowe at the enclosed locations.
Eventually, that will become a priority of mine. It is not presently, but it will be.
Try to exercise caution. It's good for your lifespan. You did fetch a trophy for my little applause. Technically, that makes you my canid servant. And by the transitive property of employment, my responsibility.
Oh, great.
No need to sound so astonished. Now, was there anything else?
No, that's it. You might want to close the door. Just saying. Just a suggestion. Here, let me do it for you. It might get messy. All right, now let's see here. How many of these fucks... Okay, both of you out here.
Sure.
Now we close the door. And now you return to
Please
me.
stand by while this unit returns to your side.
Now then, how many of these dickbags need to die? Tilda?
I've got a lot on my mind right now. Our trophy's gone missing, but I can't file an investigation because what we're doing here is technically illegal.
Technically.
Oh, don't look so cross. Those canids were put down mercifully.
False.
Not every canid is suited to the intense competition of our review. Some few canids display flaws that cannot be redeemed. A limp, walleye, poor coloration.
I see. I hate absolutely everything about this fucking city. Oh, God.
Mercifully. Anyway, listen. Nature is red in tooth and claw, and so are we. Competition is practically a law of the universe. I shouldn't have to explain this to you.
I am so glad. So glad that I currently have as companions a guy with a toss ball stick and an acid robot. If I had a sniper or a precise assassin, your deaths might be quick and comparatively painless. But no! Instead, I have a guy with a toss ball stick and an acid robot. And so you, Tilda Coatsworth, and anyone else who dares to oppose the righteous fury of Jack Necktie shall be bludgeoned and dissolved in that order. I should go. Actually, no. Could you give me a minute? I have the strangest urge to load my gun.
Go and attend to your business then. Arguing with you is a waste of time.
Oh, indeed it is. Let's see. How shall we begin? I believe we shall begin by requesting of the good vicar, Max, would you do your special thing vis-a-vis her face?
I've had quite enough of you!
Oh, how unfortunate she appears to have died. Oh, she has not died. Wonderful.
Bag required.
Hello.
As required in nearby
Hi there.
bottleneck.
I saw that. I saw you running. Alright, now we must be very careful when we approach the floor. You! Tilda Swinton! Do not shoot the puppies. It is counterproductive to the reason we are here. Hello. That was a column. Hello. You know what? I think this sounds like a good idea. Let us swing for the fences, you see. That was Max. I hit Max in the face. Okay.
Sam cleans it up.
My companions are not actually assisting me because none of these guys are actually considered, like, enemies. These are just random NPCs that I'm murdering. But, you know, fine. I'll do it all myself. Hello. Wouldn't mind having a fat man right about now. Listen, Anubis is gonna be fine. Anubis is going through a brief period of trauma before being adopted, put into doggy foster care or something. I don't know. Here. Are we quite done? No, there are more of you. Hello. Ah, Milburn. Well, Milburn appears to be quite dead. Come on. I'm kind of surprised that my board reputation isn't taking a hit for this. Also that, like, there are no guards, but, you know. Chase him! Chase him, Timothy! Chase him! Chase him! You go eat that one. There. I think we may be done. Now then. Technically, and this is purely technically, the game is telling me that those red marks are canids. Like, you know, the game is marking them as enemies because they are aligned with their dead handlers. However, if you think about it, I have now wiped out the canid killing ring and provided these canids with food. So, good job, Jack Necktie. This corporate sentinel. Now, I know you're supposed to... So you're, like, you're protecting the minister and whatever. You're not supposed to let me in, whatever. However, directly across the street from Minister Clark, okay? Directly across the street from Minister Clark, in, you know, behind a door that was obviously patched in on top of a wall that had not previously been there or been anything in the base game, but let's move on with this. Directly across the street from Minister Clark, you just heard a prolonged period of screaming, fleeing, and gunshots. And then, a man with an assault rifle, his well-dressed bludgeoning friend, and his giant acid robot walk out of the room covered in blood. And this man does nothing. Because after all, that is not his circus, and we are not his monkeys. You're a smart man, you know that? We have to find Dr. Jasper Lowe or Dr. Marion Blakeslee. Blakeslee is on Groundbreaker. Ooh. And Dr. Lowe is at a secret anti-Cleo science facility orbiting Olympus. I've never been there. Okay. This is, this DLC is getting a fair bit more complicated and fly around the galaxy-y than I had expected it would be. Go to your room and think about what you've done. Well, I am, in fact, going to my room.
It's not the best choice.
I think... Okay, first of all, Ghosty, I think what you mean is... Oh, you know what? Ha! I took him with me! Look at this boy! Look at this precious boy! I have freed him! From the tyranny of those who would have killed him! Yes! Everything's coming up, Gook House! Yes! So there! Justice was done today! Justice was done on this day! Look at this boy! Look at the boy! Look at this precious boy! Oh, he's my puppy. He's Anubis. Hello, Anubis. Oh, he's spins in a circle. Look at this boy. Look at this boy. He's such a good boy. Okay. So, we don't have to worry about the fact that I killed all of the dudes and I don't get to adopt Anubis. We get the best of both worlds. I'm Hannah Montana. Oh, God. Okay, someone left a threatening message on my terminal. I should pretend to care about that. I have one new message. Wonderful. From Origin Not Found. Handsome vessel you have, registered to Alex Hawthorne, but that's not you. You stole it from him, just as you intend to steal Gorgon from me. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, this dude's making threats now. Well, we simply can't have that. We simply cannot have that. If I had hack 90, I could probe the message origin ID. But I know that it's in the Charybdis cluster. Interesting.
Tread. There. Spick and span. Next time you find Yoka fixing to barf, you come get me. I'll make sure she hits the can. Evening, Captain. Or is it afternoon? I don't know how long I've been up here.
Do you need to perform these repairs directly next to the smolderingly hot engine core? Whatever, you do you. Okay, so all of this is new. We have to find a way into Marion Blakeslee's residence. I like how the sign says that we should stay out even though everything here is A-okay. That's cute. That's nice and subtle. I like that.
Look at these whole heads, walking around like they run the place.
Hey, you. Over here. Let's chat.
Hi.
Whoa. It's Riz. Oh, fucking damn it. Every time. So, hey, you trespassing, and I'm armed. Maybe take a second look at your life choices, pal.
All right, bud, listen. I am very mad at a computer right now, so I don't want to fuck around. But, no, what were you starting to say back there?
Jimmy used to work security for Rizzo's before he got fired for... what was it again? Rank incompetence and gross odor? Or was it gross incompetence and rank odor?
Could have been both.
Oh, you think you're funny, kid? You want to hear a little jingle? I'll get your head ringing.
Persuade one. Persuade one. Hey, let's all just calm down here.
Ah, come on, boss. I was just having a bit of fun at this idiot's expense. That ain't a crime, right?
Don't call him an idiot to his face, you idiot.
You're running with new friends, Felix.
All right. Listen, I'm just looking for somebody.
Yeah, I know that lady. I know she's looking for, solitude.
Mm-hmm.
She hired us to make sure no one comes sniffing around.
Well, sniff, sniff.
That's bad news for your plan there.
Who's us? Yeah, who's us?
Yeah, we're the gardeners. We keep order back here on these dangerous streets.
I see.
Hallways. know what I mean. Anyway, Blakeslee's given us standing orders to strongly discourage anyone who tries to come in. I like to, extrapolate from there.
Mm-hmm. You do a lot of extrapolating. Hey, does the chief know you're here?
We ain't subversives. We're gainfully employed. This is a private contract. Miss Junlei can't get too mad if we rough up some trespassers. Especially if I was nice enough to warn him first.
I mean, okay, you do have a point there. However, surely there's something we can do here.
This deal with Blakeslee's pretty sweet. We get paid and we get fresh greens every week.
Well...
My gums never looked healthier.
Oh, God. You don't understand, but I've come all of this way. I've come from so far away, just to meet my own mother.
Wait, you serious? You, don't look much alike.
You sound just like my father was a very ugly man.
Look, we won't give you trouble, but I can't say the same about Blakeslee. She's got some crazy setup in there, so if you get shot, don't come complaining to me.
She's my own mother. She wouldn't shoot me.
Guys.
Nice going, boss.
She wouldn't dare shoot me. Yep, we found a way in, by which I mean we talked a way in.
You have to be kidding me. I thought I made myself clip. Wait, what's with this camera? Hello? Damn it. Look, I get it. Some people need things spelled out for them. I'm sure one of the auto mechanicals can explain.
But Mommy! Mommy, I've come home! Mommy, I've come back! I'm coming anyway.
Here we go.
Don't mess with us.
Warning. Unauthorized person.
There. Oh, there's more of them. Well, that's a shame. Thought I was onto something for a second there. Some of these rooms are just going to have hostile robots in them, aren't they? Wait. Why do you have mantipillars? Marion, why do you have mantipillars? And what else do you have?
Observation log date. Who knows? Subject number. Well, let's call him Percy.
Hi, Percy.
Percy here has discovered the secret to success. He has lifted the veil and found the pattern. He wakes up, he listens for that bell 3 times a day. Food rains from the sky. He eats, he waits. Life is easy. But the second your molt comes in, pal...
Oh boy. Oh boy. Let us leave this place before evolution happens. Oh. So glad I got my hacking up to exactly 90 then. Initiate watering. Ooh, is that going to set off the robots? Remove all electrical devices. Yes! Yes, do it! Do it! Do it! Water the robots to death. Yes! Water the robots to death. Ah, another door. Well, this doesn't look good. Hey! Hi.
Hey, look at that. They got themselves a little mantipillar.
Where were you when we saw Percy? Okay, so Marion, are you just going to try to kill me when I come in that door or something? Because that would be annoying.
Easy.
Hi, Marion. The hell is this? What in the hell is this?
So who the fuck... Oh, wait, hang on, I can't hear a damn thing. Just gonna shut this thing off. Right. Marion Blakeslee, what can I do for you, Mr. Home Invasion?
Want to talk. I'm here to collect your credentials on behalf of Space's Choice. My reasons are my own, but also I need your... No, I need to get into the HIA facility.
Spacer's Choice send you? Took your sweet time. Gorgon?
Yes.
I holed up in a forgotten cargo bay of a rotting colony ship just so I could never hear that name again.
Too bad.
But here you are.
Sure thing. Track down Clarence Mostly, yeah.
That bastard. Is he still only mostly worthless, or has he achieved mathematical perfection in that regard?
Only mostly. Only mostly. He's in show canids now. Yeah.
He'll be on to the next hobby in a week.
He better be.
Clarence lacks the attention span for this sort of thing. Someone wants to dig up the past, and you're the shovel, right?
The show canid market has kind of dried up a little bit, actually. Also, let's not go telling her the name of our employer. Discretion is very important. But listen, are you the one sending me those threats? No, she's not the one sending me those threats. She didn't know I existed. I am the diamond-tipped drill bit of the past.
Huh. All soft clay here, pal. You want to know about HIA? I'll tell you. Corporate demanded a product they could throw onto shelves. That put the squeeze on low at Chem to develop formulas. Samples.
Okay.
But how do you know if the product works? You run tests, see what happens. That's where human inquiry and auditing came in. I ran HIA, and HIA ran the tests again and again and again.
Mm-hmm.
And what happens is a whole lot of wasted time and even more bodies.
Uh-oh. That sounds, bad.
Testing supervisor. I designed the initial testing regimens, managed the staff, made sense of the test results.
Mm-hmm.
Tried to anyway. People are complicated, and I don't just mean the test subjects. Try and avoid working with people if you can. It always gets messy.
Hey, I occasionally run with a robot, so yeah, I get it. People make this gig worthwhile. No, hiding away a secret life. Listen, would any complicated people you know might have an interest in stopping me?
Plenty. Not to mention Spacer's Choice put in the legwork to make Gorgon habitable. Probably crawling with scavengers.
Great. So it's going to turn out that the person sending the messages is Minnie, right? Minnie's the one who's trying to scare me off for some reason. Let's just bank on that. What were they testing for anyway?
You've heard the adverts, right? Work day and night, still feel refreshed the next morning. Now, what we tested for was dexterity, efficiency, compliance. The traits of a good employee.
Mm-hmm.
Numbers never came out right. I could have pumped gallons of those chemicals into every living soul in this colony. Wouldn't have changed that.
So
what we got was marauders.
Your thing doesn't work. Your drug doesn't work is what you got. Okay. You gave colonists drugs until they snapped, pretty much.
And I got a hefty corporate paycheck for it, too. Up until it all fell apart. That's not the part that made Spacer's Choice give up, anyway. You can still buy Adrenatime, after all.
That's true. What happened?
We had a few weird accidents, escapes, minor setbacks.
Marauders.
But one day, all the test subjects got loose. Sabotage, they said. Wasn't just us. All of the facilities got hit hard. Shut us down for a while. That turned out to be the last straw.
Okay. Who sat behind him?
Nah. Didn't much care by then. Don't care much now. Spacer's Choice wasn't getting much use out of us anymore, so they shuttered the project, kicked Adrenatime out the door. And I came here.
Interesting. Can you get me in, though?
Indulge a scientist. What do you want out of this investigation of yours? Trying to liven up your memoir?
It's a job. Someone should know. There has to be something valuable. Curiosity. Yeah, just chapter 3.
Huh. Haven't had any new jokes to laugh at in a while. At least the wildlife won't give you any trouble. What do you get out of headbutting murderous automechanicals for your captain here?
I've been helping folks out of scrapes for as long as I can remember. And the captain's one of the rare few that returns the favor.
Ha!
Fair enough. That's all I've got. Here, I still have this pass. Don't much feel like hanging on to it anymore. Made my exit the moment the project started falling apart. Had to steal some credentials. This should get you into the volunteer induction entrance.
Fantastic. You hacked. Any advice? Yeah, any advice.
Come on. I've left it behind me.
Oh, intimidate. Intimidate 60. I don't have 60 intimidate anymore. Did I ever? Maybe if I brought Sam I would, but oh well. Alright.
Yeah, well, you have to go on, don't you? Guilt's a useless emotion. What good is thinking about the past over and over and over again?
Yeah, you can put it behind you. That's the ticket.
Please, I don't need... Fine. Fine, here, I remember one of my access codes. Just punch in the keypad equivalent for replication.
Okay.
Should get you into the offices. Maybe get you to my terminal a little sooner.
Fantastic. Happy to have it. We're not going to call her a monster. We're not going to kill her. So, thanks.
Yeah. I'll make sure the auto mechanicals don't bother you on the way out.
Well, I kind of made sure the auto mechanicals don't bother me on my way out by killing them on my way in. But anyway, thanks a bunch, Marion. And thank you all for watching. For the folks on YouTube, that's going to be the end of this episode. Next time, we have one more guy to track down. We still need to find... Jasper Lowe. MV with the Crab Rave. We need to find Jasper Lowe. I think we will do that next time. But again, for the folks on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Have a good night, and goodbye.